Check out that sublime green Challenger. I love it. All right, so Dodge just announced the Black Ghost, car number 6 of the 7 special editions of these commemorative cars that we've been watching over the last few weeks, that we were all hoping for a lot more. And my only concern at this point, as we head to my mobile office here, is that there will be a vinyl shortage and they won't be able to deliver any of these cars, because it's looking like we're just getting a whole lot of vinyl, everybody. But let's talk about this, see what they've got coming our way. All right, let's get started. So the number 6 car, the number 6 special edition car from Dodge just got announced, which is the last one next to the one that they're going to announce at SEMA. And I'm going to announce to all of you that I was just approved as a media guest to go to SEMA, so I plan to be there. Not because I expect they're going to unveil something so spectacular that I'm going to open up my checkbook and fall down, passing out, wanting to buy the car.
Shut up and take my money!
But more so that I am tied to this story now. I'm tied to this devolving of this amazing car brand, and almost, let's just call it, end of an era of just spectacular dream vehicles that people have loved more than they loved their own family members. I mean, the passion we've all had for Dodge as long as we've been involved in. I am a short timer. I've only really been heavily into these things since maybe about 5 years ago, but I've owned 7 of them, headed towards my 8th one, and then it's probably going to end forever. Maybe I don't know, just have my wife smack me in the head with a hammer and then knock all the Dodge mindset out of my head and go buy that new Mustang S650, I think it is, and enjoy a manual transmission with a beautiful V8 engine. I just don't know if my soul can jump to a Mustang. I mean, I love these things. So probably I'll end up just keeping my Jailbreak and my Scat Pack. Another awesome announcement is, and thanks to all of you and frankly all the positive comments, because just a heads up folks, my 16-year-old daughter, she reads your comments, and some of you are just nasty. So does my wife. And some of you, most of you are not, but some of you tend to be a little bit just downright rude. And my wife's comment one day was, just leave Dodge. Just don't go there. Some of the people there are just ridiculously unbearable and insufferable. And I told her, I said, but look, when 98.7% of the likes are positive and comments are positive, that's the people I love. And my daughter, in reading so many of your positive comments, she's starting to find her way towards loving this brand, which is sad because at 16, she could have a long time buying these cars if they weren't running for the hills away from this era. While others, like Chevy and Ford, are hanging in there and still delivering some cars with V8s in them. So good news is, she's agreed, not just agreed, but straight up is excited about taking my Scat Pack when she officially gets her driver's license on, I think, the first week of December. And we're going to do a cool wrap on it, maybe some pink stripes or something. It's going to be her car. She's going to have to drive it in valet mode all the time. Maybe, maybe not. But she's such a responsible kid, and she's not going to be driving lots of miles. And I'm going to have so many, surveillance electronics in this car to keep an eye on her to make sure she doesn't ever get goaded into driving stupidly. But it's a big, safe monstrosity of a car, and that 4,500 pounds worth of weight, I just feel like she's going to be better off than she would be in a Toyota Supra when it comes to safety. But nonetheless, she's on board with this. Are we still going to order the Supra? Yeah, if we can, we're going to put in the order for the Supra manual. And that will be a fun car that her and I get to work on and build up, mostly cosmetically, don't get excited, together to make an amazing car for her. But that might take 6 months or a year to do. So she's excited about taking this thing on as I get my Jailbreak, and Lord knows if I pull that Huracan off and install the Camry as a daily. So lots of cool things coming. But sorry to digress, but just thought I would share that with you. I'll be at SEMA, and I will be filming the rollout of car number 7. And yes, I will hope against hope that they're going to roll out some 909 horsepower beast that we're all going to go, yes, and it makes up for all this vinyl embarrassment that they've been doing to us. But let me tell you about the new Dodge Black Ghost, and I'll read this to you. I'm only going to read this one section. The original Black Ghost, a black 1970 Dodge Challenger RT SE owned by Godfrey Qualls, ruled Woodward Avenue in the 1970s. Qualls' 1970 Challenger quickly earned a legendary reputation for flexing its 426 Hemi-powered muscle on Woodward and then driving off mysteriously into the night, not to be seen again. Kind of like what we're going to see with Dodge, which is horrible. I can go on, but the reality of it is, I guess back in the day, it was a historic car. The sad thing is I was watching B. Mason today, and he made a good point that the people who loved that car were middle-aged back in the 70s and are probably long gone by now, or just hanging on, and I hope they are, and I hope they're still driving cool Mopars out there. But the reality of it is the people who see this car now don't have any clue what that is. And I don't know what that is. Do I think the car looks beautiful? Of course it looks beautiful. It's a jailbreak. It's a jailbreak that they're going to drop off at the wrap shop, do a couple little interior things with, and different badging, but in the end, you know, it's a vinyl kit they're sticking on the car. Yes, gorgeous car. Will I buy one for $150,000 or whatever the thing comes out after markups ends up being? No. If one showed up and it was on the lot and it was MSRP and it was like $100, I would probably do it because that's what a jailbreak costs anyways, spec'd out like this one. But let me go through what is going to come on this car. And I need you all to sit down, get your popcorn out, and try not to drink anything, especially milk, while you're listening to me read this, because you might laugh. And when you laugh really hard drinking milk coming out of your nose is an embarrassing thing.
Oh, dude, you know when you're laughing so hard that the milk comes out your nose?
So you may laugh when I say this, but it's just par for the course with what we've been dealing with. So let's talk about it. Here's the highlights. The highlights. This is the highlights of this car, which is crazy. The black gator skin roof vinyl. Bright Dodge fascia badge. I do think that's cool. Across the front, that's different. I like that. I think it's awesome. Pretty easy to add, but I think it's cool. The white rear fender graphics, more vinyl. Challenger script grille, fender and spoiler badges, different badges. Midnight metallic SRT grille badge. Bright fuel filler door. Black 6-piston Brembo brake system. Okay. 3.091 rear axle ratios. 20 by 11 inch satin carbon warp speed wheels. Boy, they are really trying to get rid of those light colored wheels, aren't they? Black Mopar hood pins. Black Ghost interior instrument panel badge. Alcantara Laguna leather seats and door bolsters. Alcantara steering wheel with red SRT logo. Real carbon fiber bezels and Dynamica suede headliner. That's the car. That's the Black Ghost. I'm telling you, if there is a vinyl shortage next year, let's say, none of these cars will ever make it to us, because this is the biggest spend of vinyl probably any dealership or manufacturer's ever done before. This is magic with stickers, and magical stickers and some badges are going to throw these prices through the ceiling, as I've shared several times before. So that's the Black Ghost, folks. That's what's coming out next. I will be at SEMA to see car number 7. I will hope against hope that it's something special. What do I think they should have done with this thing? They should have made a super stock. I mean, why not? They've got super stocks. Make one of these cars super stock. Maybe number 7 is going to be a super stock, but make it a super stock. Make it a drag car. Make it something really, really special. I mean, that's what they're modeling it after, was a street racing car. So do something special like that. They did it on the Super Bee. It seems like they could have done something on one of these jailbreaks and really made it special, made it different. Could you imagine even making a super stock, but with the jailbreak 807 horsepower? Like, this would have been awesome. Maybe that's what we're gonna get in car number 7. Who knows? But I will be there. Absent something keeping me from being there, I will be there to film, and I'll be uploading vigorously, furiously, to make sure you all have immediate information and my just merciless opinion on what Dodge has been doing. And lastly, I'll just say I made this comment on B. Mason's video today. I said, you know, the only hope I think we all have at this point is, since it's very clear that Stellantis has said, we're done with Dodge. We don't want anything to do with Dodge. We want to sell more Alfa Romeos. We want to boost up that division of our company by selling a whole bunch of cheap Alfa Romeos rebadged as Dodges. And if those sell like crazy, cool. We're good with the Dodge brand. Maybe we'll roll out an electric car at some point, 2024. Likely is not going to happen for this Dodge Muscle thing. So let's see how that goes. I think there's a possibility, we've seen it many times before with other manufacturers, that this Dodge brand could be easily just packaged up and sold off to another company. And maybe when Stellantis sees that they are just killing, just crushing, killing, I think intentionally, out of malice, of forethought, killing the Dodge brand, that I think they may say, screw it, let's sell it for, $500 million or so. Let's just sell the thing off and let somebody in America who frankly should have it and come back to all of us with something revolutionary, something amazing, something with a V8 in it, something even with a hybrid smaller V8, something that still gives us the engine, the horsepower, the sound, and all that stuff. Be a little bit innovative. I'm open to that, but going to the fullest crazy extreme, no, I don't think so. And considering they've got till 2035 to have to go with all this electric stuff, and Dodge has already been through all the legal issues with rolling out these cars with emissions issues, which turns out that's probably why I keep getting these 49 state cars, that they've got it pretty much figured out now, that they could keep going if they wanted to. But Stellantis wants, it's clear they want nothing to do with us. They want to say goodbye. Here's a bunch of stickers. Suck it up, Buttercup. Hit the bricks. Enjoy your sticker cars for $150,000. That's where we're all at, folks. So maybe they'll sell the brand off. Could happen. I mean, it's happened before. So stay tuned. Let's cross our fingers. Let's pray. Let's show up to church on Sunday and just pull for that ultimately happening. Because after these Hornets come out, unless everybody's just lined up to buy them, which I don't see that happening, they're going to have to get rid of it. It's just going to go away. It's going to disappear. And I think, why would they let it disappear? Why wouldn't they sell it off and just get a bunch of money for it? Why just let something fade off and die? It doesn't make any sense. Unless the Hornet becomes this massive, revolutionary, incredibly crazy success, and they roll out this fake sound Banshee thing, and all of us line up to buy it, I'm not seeing that happening. So with that, everybody, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my last video. Some of you, I mean, I got like 3,000 views on it, but I think it's a great video to help you work through challenges in your life. I really put my heart and soul into that thing, and I think, so with all the comments on it already, so many people are already getting benefit from it. So again, like, subscribe, comment, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.